Fortunately, I've seen enough with reviews and behind the scenes and stuff like that on Tron areas where I'm like, no thanks. When they announced this, that the fact that it was going to take place in reality, they're bringing the grid in from reality, that was like red flag number one for me, because I absolutely can't stand it when they take fantastical worlds and have to drag them into reality. Reality's boring. I don't care about reality. I want to see that world over there, that coolness. That's why the first two Tron movies are so cool because they were in the grid. It was living things in there. I mean, programs, and you could do so much with that world in there, And I have to give Avatar credit. Okay, not a fan of the first one. Visually awesome, can't deny that. The second one, I can't remember the name of it now. Better, like because I like how it focused on the world more and lore for the Navi. Like I'm not like all glued in or anything like that, but I liked the second one. I thought it was solid, visually obviously appealing, but like that's what I want to see from kind of movies like this, where like those fantastical worlds brought to light. That's why I love Warcraft. I very one of the very few perhaps that like the Warcraft live movie. I thought it was great. I still think it's great, and I wish there's so much lore there that they could do with the sequel and stuff. But of course they won't because it didn't make enough money, and there are haters out there of that movie. Whatever. But Tron is to me like the plot, the elements in there, the nostalgia bait that they are interjecting there. I'm so sick of this nostalgia run stuff. You don't have to have nostalgia crap in every single thing from a franchise. There, just come out with a movie, make it its own sequel or prequel or whatever. Make it its own thing. You can throw in a nostalgia like thread if it's irrelevant to connection to the previous stuff, fine. If it makes sense to do that, or if it's done in a cute way, but don't bash us over the head with nostalgia because it's dumb. Okay, it's it's got aspects in here, Tron areas of Alien Earth in there, and that's not good to say. And what I mean by that is character things. Um, it's not obviously connected with the alien Earth universe, but uh, you know, certain plot elements are sort of there too with like technology or whatever, like of Alien Earth, and it's like almost rinse and repeat on certain aspects there. Again, they're two different worlds, right? But it seems that Disney just can't get away from this shit writing they had, where they have to have insequential characters, main characters you don't care about, and they blow you away with the graphics and spectacle. Well, that's not going to do it for me. As a kid, that's Disney's catered to kids and teenagers to kids. They only see an entertainment package. They only see flashy lights and all that. And a lot of them honestly don't care about the plot or characters, right? They're not into it like some critics and stuff like that. But when to me for like people that want to go into a movie and they want to enjoy the characters, they want to have a couple laughs, they want to be entertained, they want like a good package of a movie. It's rare to come across these days. Unfortunately, it's rare to come across these days. Now, this is going for movies and TV. Like Dexter Resurrection for me, and like Game of Thrones. I know Game of Thrones is old and they're totally different universes. But like that kind of writing, why can't that be in like a lot of the entertainment these days? Why? Because it's corporate money bags greed. That's why. Cheap, fast products like Tron Ares. Put the Tron name on the poster. Oh, people go, oh my God, I remember that movie from that long ago, if that. And they'll go watch it and money, 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 money. Slap Star Wars on on a poster there and go, oh, it's Star Wars, let's go watch it. They don't cater towards people of common sense mind that actually want a bit of story and characters to like and all that. They don't see that. Can you imagine if Disney actually cared and put their money where their mouth is? That it would be like old Disney, imaginative, fun, something for everybody. That's the Disney I miss, where they had, sure, they had like, certain franchises, they had interesting ideas. That's what made Disney special. And then it got corporate greed, money bags, and tanked. The only hope I have is Predator Badlands. Give me one stinking franchise that's entertaining and good. Give me one. 'Cause Alien is boned after watching Alien Earth. The rope pulling you in, and then you realize it turns out to be garbage. This is what Disney does. It ropes people in, letting it out. Now, I have no doubt that Tron Ares is going to make money. It's going to get people in with the spectacle action scenes and stuff. Sure, they look great, but that's all these movies are, a spectacle. And it's more frustrating with Alien Earth because like they had such a good strong beginning of the season only to go girl boss by the end. The bait and switch. That's what Disney loves to do. The last like full Marvel movie that I wanted to watch was the Doctor Strange Madness movie, the second one, and it ended up being the Wanda movie, not Doctor Strange movie. Like, I'm sick of this shit. And I'm sorry, but Jared Leto, stuff I've seen him in, meh at best. He was in Blade Runner 2049. He was the Joker in Suicide Squad. Like, it's just, he hasn't done anything for me. Like, oh my God, it's Jared Leto. Let's go watch it. Like, I remember when back in my day when they had actors that you're like, oh, it's Jack Nicholson, gotta go see his movie because like his stuff is generally cool. Or it went on stars, it went on them, not necessarily the movie they were in. But nowadays it's more like they're going by the name, not who's in it, not who's writing it. They go by the name. So Hollywood's never going to get out of this like nostalgia sequel, sequel, prequel, prequel, remake, remake, remake era ever because they're afraid to put a new IP out. Every rare occasion, like John Wick, an IP will slip out, become successful, and then they'll pound that trilogy or franchise into the ground with just, oh, it made money, more, made money, more. That's Hollywood. I mean, it's really Hollywood, always been Hollywood. But going off at a tangent, I know I do that. I'm old. But yeah, Tron Ares, no thanks. I'm good. What I've seen just doesn't appeal to me. Not wasting my time. Maybe I'll stream, maybe catch it one day, but like it just doesn't pull me in. And it sucks because I was worried, especially in this era of Disney, on them making another Tron. I wish they would have left Tron alone until there was a competent bunch of people and writers to make it. And it doesn't look like that's happening. It's basically what I feared is that they're turning it into a corporate fucking film like everything else they've done. Now, I will say this: God bless the actors and the crew and all this stuff of getting involved in these films because it's a hard, tough job. They're behind the scenes, sure, but actors don't save movies anymore. The only other one in this movie is Gillian Anderson. If I'm saying that name right from the X Files. She played Scully. For those that don't know, like it's not really a huge name, but known, someone known. Um, yeah, that sucks. So, Predator Badlands. I hope to God it's going to be good or at least entertaining. I know it's probably going to have some stupid parts in it, but uh, be a good Predator film. That's uh, from going off of Predator Kill of Killers, which was a really cool animated movie. I enjoyed it a lot. Coming off of Prey, like awesome. Let's keep that going at least. Because if Predator Balance sucks, I'm so done with Disney. Like, just ruining all these franchises just for corporate bank. We got It, Welcome to Derry. Looking forward to that. I hope it's good. The only thing I got to mention is that the run times of the episodes are weird, where it's like they have the first, I think, four episodes at an hour, and then you have the fifth one at half an hour. Like, what the hell? I hate when they do that. Like, no TV shows before this whole decade has had run times cut down in half. Like, they should all each be equal, and especially for content and stuff like it should be an hour. Especially when you're going on like 8 episodes, 10 episodes, like a short episode season. Half an hour is stupid. Like, but still, the good news is that the first, I believe, 5 episodes are done by the people that did the actual two It movies of recent time. So I hope to God it's good. So I'll look forward to that one. It's due out on the 26th on HBO Max or Crave if you're here in Canada. Because I had to look that up to see if we get HBO Max. We technically don't, but Crave is associated with HBO Max's weird merger, I guess, and you can watch it on Crave, from what I understand. So, um, yeah, that's how you can watch like Peacemaker and things like that. So, yeah. All right, I'm done.